This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Welcome to the Red Pill Rage channel, your ultimate destination for unfiltered entertainment and high-energy engagement. Whether you're into gaming with Edge, podcast discussions that push boundaries, or reaction videos that keep it real, we've got it all. Love movies? Catch our no-holds-barred trailer reviews. Hip-hop head? We're judging rap battles with precision and passion. Plus, we've got exclusive interviews with artists, gamers, and influencers who live on the cutting edge. Buckle up and subscribe for the rawest, most real content on YouTube. Only on the Red Pill Rage, the channel where you are at the heart of everything we do. Whether you've been rocking with us for a long time or just stopped by for a quick hit, we appreciate every single one of you. It's not just about the content, it's about the connection. From gaming and podcasts to reaction videos, trailer reviews, rap battles, and more, we're bringing all the entertainment you need in one place. Who needs a niche when we can do it all? Your feedback, comments, and interaction keep us going, so hit that subscribe button and let's keep building this together. Capiche? It's all about the viewers and their satisfaction. Experience something you've never seen before. Swallow the red pill and never look back.
Make them wait, Miss Mo. Fuck all that. They gotta wait. They gotta wait. They gotta get these lead on.
Let's put motherfucking shit. Hold on. Yeah, it's been good. I need a teleprompter. Wait up. I'm not paying up $30 for this shit. For that. Do it the old fashioned way. Let them stack in. Let them stack in. Where am I going with this shit? Fuck it. Okay, they know I'm reading fucking things anyway. Fuck. Who gives a fuck? They'll see me like this anyway, reading the shit. Hold on. All right, let's get ready. But you can hear me, right? You're going crazy. All right, let's turn up. I'm ready. I just hate the fuck. I got 2 cards. Fuck it. I want to do it up there. Hit up. All right, let's go. We in this building. What is going on, y'all? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Red Pill Rage channel. This is your host, Red Pill, and this is the Red Pill podcast. Shout out to everybody checking in. Like always, we want to give a major shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, supporters of the channel. You are appreciated. Tupac voice. I don't got my sound making thing, but yeah, Tupac voice. You are appreciated. I can't do Tupac voice. That shit is horrible. KD voice. You the real MVP. Shed the tear. All right. Yeah, I said all the sponsors, those supporters, everybody. Shout out to YouTube, shout out to Instagram, shout out to Snapchat, shout out to Trovo, shout out to the trash can you use that you put the string to the other trash can that you could hear that shit too. Shout out to the birds and the pigeons where you send messages from. Shout out to the Lord. Okay, God bless. All this can be possible by the Lord. That's it. Put prayer first. That's what I got to say. Okay. That's all the reason for the success is the Lord. So I also want to thank everybody for their hard work and patience. It never goes underappreciated. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. This is Red Pill giving you thanks, and everybody behind the scenes. Shout out to Guerrilla Warzone. Shout out to Royal Echelon. Shout out to Street Talk. Shout out to all the battle leagues. Shout out to all the fucking crews. Everybody. Shout out to everybody we like, everybody we hate, everybody we don't. We're like kind of on the fence with. Shout out to y'all. With that all out the way, y'all. People, y'all not ready. I said, you ain't fucking ready for this. This has been a long time coming, pause. But it is not really a pause because she's a female. So, but still, out of respect, pause. Tonight's guest, let's say tonight's guest. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. All I have to really say, but first, let's get into accolades. She's a CEO, an owner of various LLCs, model, actress, sponsor, promoter, activist, humanitarian, engineer, producer, singer, rapper, mother, daughter, sister. I can go on for days here. Can kick men's ass. Literally. She can fight. Like, I'm surprised Fafo's still alive. All right. Shout out to Fapo. She's the one and only boss of all bosses. Give it up for Miss Red. Big Facts. Welcome to the show.
What up?
How's the intro? Do you like the intro? The intro was official? It was official?
Hey, the intro is official. I hear you, dog. I hear you. That's how I need to be introduced from now on.
Always. Oh, like they need to have the regiment. Like, yo, every show.
Oh, backstage, like
that's the energy I want. That's that energy, like a fight. You know what I mean? That's what's up. But
you know what I'm saying?
But Miss Red, it's been a long time coming. Like I said, it's an honor and pleasure to have you on the show. Like, you already know you on the radar. You've been know this. You was on the radar to get on the show. Definitely the top I wanted on the show early. And before we go any further, I want to be the first to give you your flowers while you're still here of doing, your talent's amazing. You battle rap. It's just off the chain. Your shit talk is elite. Like everything. I want to just give you a shout out to you and your career and what you've done so far in your life. As a mother, as a businesswoman, as a role model to younger women in the world to to attain and to achieve and know that it's possible while going through hardship. So I definitely want to give you that, and
appreciate you.
Always. Definitely got to give a shout out to you for that. And how's your day? What you been up to? What's been going on with you?
I'm in the new house, so I'm getting my shit together.
Shout out! Wait, hold on. Shout out to the new house. God damn it!
Yeah, finally. Fucking finally.
Oh, how's it feel? How's it feel to be in?
You gonna make me cry. It's a relief. It's a relief. I've been waiting 3 years on this, man. This has been a struggle and a half, but I'm here now, so.
That's amazing, man. And you can't move us and give us like an MTV Cribs tour, no, right? Can't do that?
It's kind of iffy right now, but I sure can. I sure can. Okay, hold on. How about how about I move the camera and swap it? I don't know. Okay, so this is my kitchen. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's my big ass kitchen. Lots of cabinet space for all my seasonings.
Mm.
My beautiful bathroom.
Mm. Ooh, it's a stand-up
You
joint. It's a
know,
stand-up. I like that.
it's a tub. It's a tub and stand up. What's talking about?
Woo wee. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So this is my dining room. I just got all my floors done.
Mm. Shit.
Rooms. I got all
I
my
like.
shit. In the midst, whatever's not in the garage is on its way here right now. So I'm
Yeah.
done working.
Oh man. And
I'll
it's
show
gonna be all
y'all.
you.
I'll show
It's
y'all
gonna be.
later.
Is it gonna be all you moving the stuff in, or you got help?
I got some hands. I got some hands. This is where I'm gonna make all the this is my room, but this is where I'm also gonna put my studio and shit. So this is where all the magic's gonna happen.
Oh
You know,
man.
I'm excited. I got a
That's
lot of
dope.
work to do when I get done with the interview.
No, yeah, that's what I want. I don't want to keep you. And basically, this interview is different than other interviews you probably have to do because it's more about the supporters, your viewers, your fans, subscribers, the ones that your family, your friends, to get. They know you, but like the fans and people that admire you and have love your music to get to know you intimately.
Mhm.
Not like that,
Right, right.
but mentally, personally, a personal kind of vibe. Damn, your crib is big. God damn. Shout out to you. Shit. I want to be like
Finally,
Miss Red
I'm
in my
fucking
garage.
excited.
She my
You know what
Shiro.
I'm
Okay.
saying?
Shiro. God damn it. This is my Shiro. But yeah, look. Um, you are like, I just we give you flowers and everything. I just want there's certain people that have energies. You kind of relate to this shit. Like you could feel energies with people, the vibes. This is a
I'm
few
a
people
huge
like
empath.
yes. There's a few people you come across and you feel like that person's a star. Like when I first like even saw you and then I heard you like musically and battle rap, like this woman's a star. Like she got something. Like she got something that nobody got. Like she has the passion for it. She works hard. She has the drive. But yeah, man, no, bless you for your talent, all that stuff. So Miss Red, how do you was Miss
Not
Red Big
easy.
Facts? You're welcome. Was Miss Red Big Facts your first name or you went through different names?
I went through evolutions, my guy. Okay,
What was
so
your birth?
when I back when I was like 12, 13, and I got into battle rap, like house parties type shit, it was Killer Ray. That's what everybody that was a name people gave me. So I rolled with Killer Red for a while. And then I switched it to Miss Red.
Mm.
And then I decided to go with D Red Dawn. It was kind of like a Phoenix Rising moment with the D Red Dawn. And then I evoluted to or I should say evolved. I evolved to Miss Red Big Facts. So that came from my best friend. So one day I was writing some lyrics and shit, and I was reciting that shit to my friend, and I was going to fuck in, and I was like, Miss Red, and she was like, Big Facts, and I was like, it stuck. So now it's Miss Red Big Facts. That's
Got
where
you.
we at.
That's fire, man. I'm sorry for earlier before I met you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
You
fuck
said,
it. I used to
okay.
butcher. Sorry, I used to butcher. I didn't put the big facts, but you gotta add the big facts. You gotta say the name properly. God damn it, Miss
I
Red
say private.
Big Facts. Say it with your chest, kind of shit. But
You know what I'm
so
saying? But see,
yeah.
I also do that in my shows. I actually have a show coming up April 5th here in town. So, like, that's one of my things that I do to grab the audience. I'd be like, when I say Miss Red, y'all yell Big Facts. So I'd be like, Miss Red, and the crowd be like, Big Facts.
That's fire. That's fire. But
That's
so
my
Miss
little
Red,
thing. Keep the audience.
no, yeah, definitely. So Miss Red, you were born and raised in Bloomington, Illinois. How was it growing up there?
It was really diverse. It's different from a lot of places I've been to because Growing up, I didn't really know what the fuck racism was because everybody was cool with each other, you know what I'm saying? So then I started getting older and I started going different places and I was like, what the fuck is racism? I was like, where they do that at? Because I'm not used to that, you know? Everybody was cool. You know, everybody on the block kick it, everybody on the block hang out, look out for each other. It was back when it took a village, you know, when you actually had a village to help raise your kids. You know, the neighbors gave a fuck about you and shit like that. So, I mean, it was real different and real calm. It's a little different now. Bloomington done
Mhm.
changed a little bit, you know. You know, things change over time.
Yeah, exactly. Was there a big music scene? Like a big
There was always house parties and battle rap and motherfuckers, you know, bringing boom boxes and outside, you know, because we used to record the old way, you know, you get a motherfucking cassette player and you plug in your mic into that shit and you record over a fucking tape, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was real big music wise. It's still a lot of music stuff out here. The only thing I would say is, you know, the music lane changed a little bit where I'm at. You know, I'm more of a person that I want to see everybody win, but most artists here, they don't work as hard as I do. They don't push their shit as much as I do. And now it's just like, what kind of people can I step on to get to where I'm at? So the music lane changed a little bit where I'm at, but you know, I still show love to the 309. I still rep the 309, and you know, I still want to bring attention to the artist that's here because we got a lot of talent here that people sleep on. So.
Do you think, all right, this is a question of what you just said. Do you think a lot of artists become complacent when they get a little bit of a notoriety and they feel like they made it, but in actuality, you have not made it. You have to put in the work
Yeah,
past.
I know a lot of artists down here that just stick with the local thing,
Mhm.
and you know they're cool with that. Me, on the other hand, I caught that local thing, and it wasn't enough. I was like, nah. I want the world singing my songs. I want the world to see the growth that's in me. I want the world to be able to use my music the way I've used my music as a coping mechanism in a way to um, put my fears and my anger and my thoughts into my music. So I started traveling. I've been to LA, Texas, Indiana, Baltimore. So yeah, I'm a traveling artist now. I ain't local no more.
Hell yeah, that's what it is. Why would you want to do something if you don't want to be the best at it or the best? You know, like try for the number one spot. Why settle? You know what I mean? Like you do this. This is your passion. This is your love. Obviously, you have other things going on. I wanted to jump to like a question. How do you multitask like a motherfucker? I know we could curse. So, you multitask so well. You know, being a mother, running businesses, and just constantly, just moving forward. How do you manage? How do you money manage and time manage. How do you time manage? That's the main question.
Time managing is hard. I've been going through a lot lately, so you know, right now I'm just trying to get my mental together. I had a couple of my homegirls get killed, and one of their sons, so that kind of like it threw me for a loop. I had to take my time and kind of sit back a little bit. But other than that, like as far as like any other time, like when at my best, my time out, I don't know how I do it, bro. I just do it. Very little sleep.
Oh my god, yeah, no, and condolences to your friend. Yeah, I've lost. It's rough. It's rough. Condolences to them and their family. No,
Thank you.
that's incredible trait to have. Even like look, without trying, you know how to time manage. You know, like people try to read books and shit how to time manage. That shit is fucking hard. You like lack of sleep is real shit. Like, what's the most sleep
Yeah.
you've had like this week?
This week I've actually been trying to catch up on my sleep. I took a nap earlier today, which is very rare. But this last week, um, I had somebody in my corner that kind of helped me catch up on some sleep and just take time for myself and remind me that I need that time to myself because I work hard as fuck and I feel like there's not enough hours in a day and I try to get things done, but I've been so mentally out of whack this last couple weeks that I can't even focus on one thing. So, I mean, I definitely had some help over this last couple weeks. Someone had my back and helped me go to sleep. Help me so I could sleep and help me so I could, get my mental back in track. So, I
Yeah, that's
got a
great.
lot of sleep this week.
No, that's really good. I'm glad you got rest. 'Cause,
But
man,
normally on a regular, like 2 to 4 hours of sleep a day.
damn. Fuck, you win. Shit.
No joke.
You win. That is a lot of sleep, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Miss Red, was your family big into music? Like, what was your inspirations growing up? What kind of music were you around? You know, like in the household.
So I was around a lot of different music. I guess the only thing I really didn't listen to was opera. And like I grew up around country because a lot of my family grew up around country. I grew up around classic rock. I tried to develop when I was a young age, just listening to rap music. Don't ask me where it came from. I don't know. One day I was like, this sounds familiar to me. So I love old school rap, Dusty's, Patti LaBelle, you know, things like that. The Temptations. I love music like that. So, I mean, I have a very big music. The only thing I really don't listen to is country. Yeah,
Have you tried country and opera a little bit? Have you tried? Give it a chance?
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Country, I can't do country, man. I'm tired of hearing about the blues. And I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, that's
I
funny.
lived it. You know what I'm saying? I lived that shit. I don't want to listen to it.
All right, no, you got a point. You seen the shit. So yeah, you already know what the fuck that's about. But
And opera, like, it's not that I hate opera. I like certain opera, like Phantom of the Opera. That was creepy. My ears are very sensitive, so listen to I can't do it.
no, I got you. It's got to be a certain thing that hits you and like, oh shit, I'm rocking with this. Like this is something. Yo, you ever tried to hear opera in your car on blast, and then you see the next person look over and think you crazy because you got the opera on blast, think you a murderer and shit, think you about to murk shit. Like,
I've done that with classical music. Because I play instruments, but I also play the violin. It's one thing that I've been doing since I was in like 4th grade. I love the violin. I love string instruments. So I love classical and I love jazz music. So yeah, I've done that with classical music. I'll be blaring fucking Mozart. Motherfuckers just looking at me like, is she okay?
No, and you can sing though. Like, where you get your singing from? Like, you that's something you had already, like, or you.
I just always loved to sing. I got a lot of people like in my family who do like country shit. You know what I'm saying? And like on my biological dad's side, you know, I had a family member that actually was in the Guns N' Roses group. And I sang with them, so I guess it's hereditary. I don't know.
Oh wow. No, that's great, man. You could sing. You could not only rap, she could sing, she could do everything, like produce, what is it, engineer, make your own tracks, just do everything. But what's the process for you? Like, I know you do battle rap and songs. What's the process for you when you make a song? Is it something you feel, something emotionally that drives you to write first, or you hear the beat first?
It really just depends. It's a different setup between battle and music. Battle rap, I just kind of do my homework on motherfuckers, and then I switch into my mean side. Like, how can I disrespect this motherfucker so much that they gonna tuck their tail between their legs? Now, on the music side, I like to listen to the beat. I like to replay the beat over and over and over and over, and I'll write it because I'm listening to the beat. And then once I start getting things wrote, I'll restart the beat. I'll start going over my lyrics and okay, I'm gonna change this, I'm gonna change that. So I'll start rewriting some more. So after about a million times of me listening to the song, I finally got the song wrote, and then I start piecing it all together. So it's a bit of a process.
Obviously, there's two contrasts on that, right? With the battle and the music, it's two different. It depends. Like you could in battle rap, you got to be pissed off. You got to be in a mood to like disrespect, like you said, disrespect this man or girl. And then the music, it could go either way. It could be a light song, right? It could be a club banger, right? Like a soft song, an intimate. I like, like not to go off the topic, but I love your songs when you talk about that real shit, like that, like like the introspective, like the lyrical or mental, like like
my song Pain.
Fuck, I fucks with that. I love that song. I love that shit, yo. Like when you, I don't know, yo, like that shit is relatable as fuck, yo. Like I swear to God, like when you listen to shit like that, you want to like just like, damn, you want to cry. You know what I mean? Like, it drives emotions. I like your music because it drives emotions out of people, and people feel it, and it's real, it's genuine. Like, even when I first started listening to any of your songs, I'm like, damn, this girl is real shit. Like, she ain't a regular girl. She's like, that's a woman right there. You know what I mean? That's a woman right there. You know what I mean? That ain't no fucking, like, you can't, you gotta take her serious. Like, she's a force to be reckoned with type shit. You know, like, that's the energy you always give off, and always respectful. And you don't back, and your shit talking is crazy. Your shit talking is crazy. Like, you made motherfuckers leave chats. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, like how is this? Like, you always been that way? Like, like, you have
I'm a redhead, so it's like I grew up with a boy cousins. Okay, so I had to learn how to fight. I had to learn how to defend myself. I had to learn how to roast.
Mhm.
So I just kind of grew up to that shit. So yeah, it's kind of always been me. I got a smart ass mouth, which isn't always good. You know, not always good. And battle rap is great. In real life, it's not so great.
But
In trouble.
but that's your personality though. You can't change it for nobody. You know, you're gonna change for nobody. But you know,
Yeah, but I can turn it down a little bit. You know, I gotta know when to turn it down.
see, I'm glad you
Sometimes I lose sight in the when to turn it down.
all right. Question:
I'm
is it when you drinking or you high?
I'm always high, bro. I always smoke.
All right. Well, when you're not high.
Listen, it's all the time, bro. It's all the time. I'm like this all the time.
See, I like that. See, at least you recognize and you're like, oh, maybe I have to work on this or not. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna rock this way.
Nah, I definitely got to work on it in certain aspects of life. You know,
Mm.
in certain aspects, I definitely got to work on it. But in battle rap, I'm gonna keep that. In certain shit, I'm gonna keep it.
No, that makes you unique.
Dial down a little.
I love that. What would be your dream collaboration if you could artists from any genre? What would be your dream collaboration?
Mainstream or underground?
Anything, anywhere.
I want to do a collaboration.
Ooh,
I really do.
that'd be fun.
There's so many. I want to do a Alicia Keys. I want to do a Indie. I want to do a Nas. I want to do a J. Cole. Like, there's a lot. And then underground, you know, I got my sight for a couple of y'all, just so you know. I got some singles coming. I'm jumping certain people's inboxes because I got some collabs that I want to do when it comes to underground. But I'm gonna keep that a secret so y'all just know. You know, check out the album coming in soon.
Oh hell yeah, I'm interested in that. I need to hear some new music. And then you say
I actually got my brother on one of these tracks. I put my brother from Wisconsin on one of these tracks on the new album I'm about to drop. So,
ooh, interesting.
yeah.
Very. I like that. Like well, like we already went through this question. All right, being a mom and having the business, dealing with life, kids, is it difficult to like as an artist? That's what I'm talking about. As an artist, to find time to do the music, you know, when you got real life situations to handle. You know what I mean? And how do you divide that, the artist from the from the person? You know.
Honestly, I don't really divide it. I'm everything in everything. So when I'm a mom, I'm also Miss Fred. You know what I'm saying? So I'm everything on one. But to actually like manage all that time, it is hard for me. Especially because you know my oldest daughter, she got color guard. She worked. You know what I'm saying? She goes to school, which I'm very proud of her. Shout out to Maya. That's my baby. That's my oldest. She's 17, about to be 18. And my twins, they're a handful. They're in third grade. So I always have play dates or things at school. So I do. It's hard. The one thing that definitely keeps me grounded is all the people that I collab with. Shout out Baby Gang. Shout out Red Red. Shout out Street Talk. Shout out a lot. You know, all the battle groups. But also shout out Be the Time of Music because my boy Tank and my boy EVM has definitely been helping me out with like producing and engineering and things. You know, they got me in the artist development program. They actually got a radio station. Three of my new songs that are on my new album I haven't even dropped yet are already like 1,400 plays or something like that on radio station. So I'm super excited about that. But it is hard for me to delegate everything. I gotta really sometimes better than others. Some days I don't have time. Some days I'm just too stressed. I'm trying to handle things and I got too much stuff going on. Some days I have time. So it's really a day-to-day basis and just how much drive you have and how much you have and whether or not you're gonna do it or not. So I just do it. That's where that next come from.
Facts. Yeah, that's 100%. I love having you on the show because I can actually ask this question intended for like a successful woman that's busy all the time, that's always on the go. In a field like that you're in, dominated by a man. Do you feel like you have to deal with a lot of like side eyes or side remarks or against, because being a woman in a male dominated field, you always get that, oh, I don't know about her, or it could be the racial shit. Oh, she's white. You know what I mean? It could be anything. I'm not saying it's a racial thing, but you know how it is. Everybody got the exterior. They're like, oh, she's black, she's white, she's yellow, she's red, whatever the fuck. It's always something like, oh, but she's a woman. Oh, she can't. Have you ever faced that kind of like stuff? And then, and mention any experience that you had and how you dealt with it.
All the time. All the fucking time. I was raised, like I said, around a bunch of boys. My father raised me the way that he raised me. He raised me tough. He raised me independent. He raised me to do shit on my own, never depend on a man. Never wait for a man to do some shit for me. So yeah, all my life I've really been that like male oriented shit. I used to run AutoZone. I used to run the I used to work in Grease Monkey. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was a manager there too. So I constantly was in male oriented positions. And I definitely had all the time. There's so many times I'll be at AutoZone and a dude will come in and they'll come up to me and they'll be like, I want to talk to a man. I got a question about it, only a man can answer. And then they'll go, I'll be like, okay, we'll go over such and such. And then they'll be asking the questions and they'll be like, hey, Red, do you know? Nope, I don't know shit. I don't know shit. I'm a lady. I don't know nothing. Tell them to go to O'Reilly's. I don't know. So I just be a smart ass. I mean, I could probably do shit better than most men. I'll take out a whole engine and put that bitch back together. Like, I ride motorcycles. Like, a lot of shit that I do that most women don't do. So yeah, I did that music too. Not just the color of my skin, but the fact that I'm a woman. I can't do this. But see, me, I love when a motherfucker say I can't do it because I'm like, hold my dear, watch this.
I like that. No, I like that attitude. You always got that drive and that like prove people wrong. You know how we got prove people wrong when people say you ain't shit or not gonna do this. That they don't know that's more motivation for you to do it more. You need to shut the fuck up and like let it. If it's gonna die on its own, I'd rather it die on its own. You know what I mean? Then you try to butcher it because that's gonna give me fuel for the fire. That's helping.
Yeah, I'm like Fafo. If y'all pay attention to Fafo be telling y'all like motherfuckers, I like it when y'all talk shit about me. It turn me on. It made me go harder.
Shout out to Fafo. Pause. Shout out to Fafo, man, because Fafo crazy, man. I don't know how you deal with. He's crazy, man. Because we want to.
He's not crazy. He's not crazy. Y'all just don't know his mental.
I always like Fafo. I didn't give a fuck with anybody. Pause. And not that way, but you know what I mean. I always fuck with Fafo because he's funny, man. And he hated on me because I was like, oh, you siding with it. I didn't sided with nobody, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I never show like I always fuck with your music. Like, well, come on, Fafo. And then Fafo, oh, you right, Red. You right, Red. I was like, I know, yeah, whatever. So we just keep it question. Shout out to Fafo, man. Fafo, that's my boy. Fafo is the shit. All right, another one.
It is.
Another one. As a woman, do you have to push? Do you have to push more than a man has to just to be appreciated and taken serious? And do you feel there's equality in the world between a man and a woman? And what do you think is needed to make this change? In our society.
I love the fact that you answered this question, and I think you asked this question because you be seeing my posts and I be snapping about it. So let's go into it. First of all, fuck yes. Fuck yes, I feel like as women we have to fight harder. I feel like as women we gotta push harder. I feel like especially when it comes to the music, and especially because I'm not the type of woman that's gonna sexualize myself to put my music out there. So now I feel like I gotta push even harder and fight even harder because I'm not out here half naked. I'm not out here showing my ass and shit like that. And no disrespect to the women that do that. That's y'all prerogative. That's just not mine. I just don't do that. I don't feel the need to do that. I don't feel that um, I have to sexualize my talent because my talent is good. So I don't feel like I should have to do that. But yes, I do feel like as women, we do have to fight harder. And what I think would change that is if women actually stuck together, regardless of the color that you are, if women actually stuck together and band together. Because number one thing, like as a woman, I hate the fact that all of our sanitary products are fucking made by men. Why?
That's crazy.
Why? I don't understand that. Okay, not only is our sanitary napkins that we use monthly made by men, our birth control is made by men, everything, and men don't understand the anatomy of a woman. They think that if they dick in a woman, they know the anatomy. You don't. You barely know the anatomy of your own body. So why are you coming to us and trying to make stuff for us that low key nobody knows that sanitary napkins are made out of recycled trash?
Whoa.
So that's what we wear every month. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. And then we have to pay for it. Then none of us ask for that. And none of us wake up today and was like, I want to have a period every fucking month and bleed for 7 days. Ain't none of us ask for that shit. So it should be a health thing. Why do we have to pay for that? And then when they make organic sanitary napkins, that shit's like fucking $15 for a little ass box of that shit.
Damn.
It's retarded, bro. So yes, I feel like as women, we get the short end of the stick about a lot of shit. But in reality, let's talk about like World War I and World War II. Who the fuck was holding the country down when the men was over there fighting? The women was. And the women was working in factories and doing all that other shit. So that's when we actually turned and started doing shit and fighting for our women's rights. And we got a little bit of that, but now they taking it away. Like when they took Roe versus Wade away, a lot of people think it was just because of abortions. That's not the only part of Roe versus Wade. Another part of Roe versus Wade is women of ethnicity, of different colors. When they go to doctors try to sterilize them.
Shit.
All that shit was part of Roe versus Wade. So when they took Roe versus Wade away, all these white women were like, "Oh yeah, no more abortion. Okay, so what about you get raped, shorty, and you get pregnant?
Shit.
What about that?
Wow.
You got to carry that baby for 9 months, knowing that you got raped to have that child. Let's talk about tubal pregnancies. Tubal ligation is basically an abortion because the egg got stuck in the tube, and if you don't take the egg out of the tube, the woman dies. You can no longer do that now. Now, it is a state versus state thing. So thankfully, the state of Illinois, the governor was like, no, we ain't doing that in certain aspects. If it's got anything medical to do, or in the sense of you getting raped, you have the choice of whether or not you want to have an abortion. You know, they have tests now that when women are pregnant, you can tell whether your child's going to have any complications or whether they have physical complications. You can tell that now. So why would you not be? Why would you want to bring a child into this world that you know is going to have complications? I wouldn't wish it on anybody. So I feel like in a certain way that women need to have our own backs. Women need to stand up and women need to make change for ourselves, but we have to stick together. There cannot be none of this segregation shit. Oh, she Asian and she black and she white. We have to stick together. We have to. And that's set out to the white women that don't like to listen to nobody.
Shower, man. She dropping jewels in this bitch. God damn. Fuck. We go this topic all fucking day. I like talking. See, I like this kind of talk. See, I like this shit because there should be equality. You know what I mean? It's a shame that we live in a generation that disrespect the women, you know, wife, kids, opposite gender, creed, religion. Like, there's never, like, I feel like there's never going to be peace in this fucking world. There's never going to be peace. Racism never going to end. This shit's a cycle that's going to continue. Like, maybe it'll stop. You know, motherfuckers going to die. That's life. Like, and then we're not going to get political. You know what I mean? But the shit with Trump, the transsexual whatever thing, like they're people too. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you go from man, woman, woman to man. You're still a person. Like, you have a choice. You know what I mean? Like, How do you feel about that right there? Like that shit bothers me. Like I have a friend, you know, a couple friends that
I'm gonna start off with saying I don't care what you choose to be. I don't care who you choose to be. If you're a man and you want to be a woman, that's fine with me. In my head, you still a man. You still got an Adam's apple. You still got a dick.
Yeah.
You're a man. Okay, if you want to dress like a woman, that's fine. But as a woman, if I'm going into the bathroom and some dude come in and whip his fucking dick out, that's weird to me. But that's just my thing. I don't care what y'all do. I mean, I got plenty of LGBTQ family members and friends, and you know what I'm saying? I don't think that it should be forced on everybody else. If you want to be a woman, that's fine. If you want to be a man, that's fine. That's on you. I don't really care, but don't push that and force that on me or the kids. Let the kids make their own choice. Why should a 5-year-old be over here? I'm gay. How the fuck do you even know that?
Good point.
Answer me how you know that. Do what you do, but stop forcing that shit on the kids. Let them make their own decision. My daughter grew up and she said, Mom, I like girls. Okay. She didn't tell me for the longest. I was like, why you ain't tell me? She was like, I thought you were going to say something. I said, so you going to be eating pussy? And she was like, ew, no. And I was like, so you going to be sucking dick? And she was like, no. I was like, well, got to kind of pick one. I'm cracking a joke about it. I don't really give a fuck. You know, that's on you. I'm not going to love you any less or any more just because of that. You do what you do, but I just don't feel like that shit should be forced on our kids and kids as young as 5 around some people when they don't even know what the definition of that means. I feel like if you would teenager, something that you thought about for a long time or something that's been on your mind, then of course. But as far as Trump shutting shit down and saying this and that, I don't think that was really fair. I think that should be based on the person. I think that, you know, if a person feels that way, then they feel that way. I had a cousin that was fucking born like that. The motherfucker was always playing with purses and shit like that. So we knew he was gonna be good. Like there are times where a motherfucker just is that way, and then there's times where people just like fucking. I'm trying to deal with this. I'm sorry, a guy or a girl. You know, it's not something that they felt their entire life. So I feel like there's a difference between the two. But like I said, I don't think it was fair that Trump shut that shit down or said it the way that he did. I think he should let people be people.
Nah, yeah, I totally agree with that. When I heard that shit, I'm like, what the fuck is that about? What that's like, it's like controlling. Like, I don't like being controlled. I don't like supervisor. I don't like being told what the fuck to do in the first place. So now you're trying to control a certain group of people that choose to, you know, be who they are, you know. And also throw another thing in there. In sports. All right, how do you think about this? All right. If they got a women's sport, right? And it was a man converted into women, do you feel they should compete? I don't think that's fair. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you what, that dude that became a woman and started swimming,
that's cheating.
Put his ass out, because didn't he get kicked out of the male swimming and then decided to become a woman? That was like fucking Joanna Man shit. No, fuck no.
That was crazy.
You're bigger than all the girls. You're stronger than all the girls. Why the fuck should it be okay that you're competing with the girls? That's weird. I don't like it. Well, if you want to be a woman, be a fucking woman. But I don't think that you should be playing in national women's sports because you're fucking way bigger than them.
Facts. That's real. And then imagine them playing like women or let me see, like a woman's, you know, woman in foot, or like a physical sport. Always, like, if you were born a man, you have a little more, you know, girth. You're bigger. You know, you got a jawline. You know what I mean? Like, there's not.
I got a perfect story for that. Bro. So when I was in high school, it was my senior year. We had powder puff football, which we only got to play once a year, and it was flag football. And I didn't grow up. How I grew up playing football is fucking tackle, bro, in the middle of the street with no pads. So I was like, no, I want a women's football team. So I started a petition my senior year. Got over 300 signatures, all the signatures of the varsity football teams, all the coaches, all that. And they wouldn't do it because they were like, well, if we do that, then we got to bring in the man sport. And I'm like, that's bullshit, because football is the only thing that men have that women don't. All the other sports that we have, men have too.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the only thing. So why can't we do this? Why after I graduate that next following fucking year, multiple schools, especially here in Illinois, I don't know about anywhere else, I just know Illinois, started girls football teams. But when I wanted to do it, they were like, you could be on the men's team, you could try out for the men's team, and I did that. I made the team. The problem is I hurt one of the guys that were on the varsity squad.
Mm-hmm.
So they fucking benched me and said that I couldn't play in the games. I could only play in their practices.
Wow.
What the fuck is the point?
Wow.
What's the point? I want to play the game. I want to play practice. And if I just took down your biggest player and fucked me up, why would you not put me in the game?
100%. What the fuck they thinking? Oh, God, they bugging, yo.
No, they benched me, bro, and said that I could do practices, but they were afraid that I was going to get hurt if I played games. And I was like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
That's wild. That's crazy.
So then that following year, they had a whole bunch of girls football teams in a lot of like the smaller towns and shit. They don't have one here, but they got smaller towns that heard about what I did and decided to start a female football squad that plays tackle.
Man, shout out to that. You made that. You made a change. You know, you made a change right there. Shout out to that shit. Hold on, let me get applause for that shit.
And I was only 17.
And you were 17, making changes and still doing and progressing and making changes in people's lives and musically creating some masterpieces. Shout out to your last album, Soft Girl Era versus Red Big Facts.
Yeah. You be butchering that shit too. You did it last time with that Red Pill.
I said it perfect this time. But
so you know my album that I got dropping soon is a runoff of Soft Girl Era versus Miss Red Big Facts.
More. Send it to DMs more.
Yeah. So I'm doing trilogy albums. So I got Soft Girl Era versus Miss Red Big Facts, which is about my childhood and my teenage years and things that I endured throughout those years.
Okay.
This album I'm working on right now, the second album is called Balance. So it's basically from my teenage years up until now, and me learning the balance between light and dark, and me having that balance between, you know what I'm saying, that good and evil, and trying to maintain that balance because it's not it's hard as fuck. So that's what this album is about. So I got the first half of the album is the light side, okay, and then Red got a skit. I did a whole skit for the middle to introduce you to the dark side. So it's like the yin yang album, you know what I'm saying? You got the light and the dark. So then I do a little skit and then it goes into the darker side of Red.
Oh my God.
So
I can't wait for that.
And then once I get this one done, then the third album is going to be called Deliverance.
Ooh, I like that. That's fire marketing though. That's crazy. That's dope. I like that shit. I actually want to ask you, like, I want to work on a documentary about your life. That'd be fire. Don't you? That'd be fire.
Okay, I've actually been working on a documentary for the last 3 years.
Okay,
but it's coming soon.
You can't give no little. They're holding it down. I mean, you can't give a little idea. You know, sprinkle a little bit.
I mean, it kind of, you know, it goes into more details than what my albums are gonna go into. So my albums kind of touch like based on like main points of my life, that were pivotal moments of the changes within me. And then the documentary goes into fuller details. Some of the things I've been through as a kid, I go through more details about, you know, being molested and my family, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So I tell it all. I tell it all throughout my whole childhood up to my teenage years, all the way up till now. So, but I'm not done with it though. I got a few more things I want to do to it, but it's definitely it's coming together, and I'm proud of it. So I want more of an in-depth. Who the fuck is Red?
I like that. Shout out to that. Shout out to that. And I definitely want to you know, like you also, I know you mentioned, you know, like you know, you know, for things that happened in the past when you were younger, you know, we don't have to get into it, but you know, abuse, you know, sexual abuse for women that in the young or men, you know what I mean? You're also a good
it definitely happens to me too.
Yeah, you're good, like you I love that you bring it, you don't shy away from it. I know it's a hard thing to talk about sometimes, you know, but you express it. So when you express it, you bring it to the light, and then people like, oh, I've been through that. You know what I mean? Like a good spokesperson to talk about it. You know, like it's always good someone that I'm saying that that experience was good, you know, but been through it and could talk about it. You know, like whether it be drugs, sexual abuse, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Someone that's been through it can talk about it more than someone that's just sidelining shit like, oh, this is probably what it was. You don't know what the fuck it was.
Honestly, you want to know a secret? Red has always wanted to be a psychologist or a counselor. For that fucking reason, because me growing up and going into counseling and having multiple different counselors and psychiatrists, the one thing that I fucking noticed is they all read a book to understand that stuff. None of them actually went through that mentally. None of them actually understood that as going through that. So that's why I've always wanted to be a psychologist or a counselor, because I've lived that experience. And everybody's different. You can't just tell one person, oh, we'll count to 10. Sometimes that helps with people, but sometimes, like people with me, that shit don't help. I count to 10, now I'm ready to fucking punch somebody in the face. It doesn't work like that. You gotta have different ways to release that emotion. So that's one thing that I've always wanted to do, is become a counselor or a psychologist, because I've been through that experience, and I feel like in order to be a psychologist and a counselor, I feel like people should live through that experience, because reading a book and trying to explain that to somebody who's living it on a daily basis while you're not fully understanding that or understanding why their mental is the way that it is, kind of pisses me off, because you're just telling me what a book says. Like, you don't know this actual. You know, I have family members is like, I don't understand about depression. I don't understand how people could be depressed. Why me? I've lived through that. So certain people be like, well, I don't understand why you want to kill yourself as a thought. You should push that out your head. Sometimes people can't do that. Sometimes it's harder for people just to be like, oh, I don't know why I'm thinking this way, and walk away. It's easy for some and it's not for others. So that's why I've always wanted to be that. So that way I can try to help people cope and find a way within themselves that help them get over the things that they're going through.
No, that's dope. That's fire. No, you feel like you want to go back into that, doing psychology, or no?
I never not did it. I'm always that. You know, everybody call me. I'm the strongest one. You know what I'm saying? I'm the strongest one in the family. So everybody come to me, and then that also kind of sucks for me, because I live through these things, and I'm always strong for everybody else. But then when it's my turn to be depressed or my turn to go through anxiety or things like that, I usually deal with that by myself, because my family like, oh, you strong, you get through it. So fucking strong. I know I'm gonna get through it, but why the fuck y'all not here like I was there for y'all? You know, so this is a reminder. Check on your fucking strong friends, because them bitches are okay. I'm telling you that right now. Check on your strong friends. Yeah.
Check on your strong friend. They strong, but be strong for them too. Come on, be available.
Yeah.
Isn't it like that when you go through fuck shit and you help somebody so good and then they don't know where to be around? Like, damn, can you see how I'm doing? That's all I need. Hi. The fuck?
But see, I'm also the type of person where, like, my misery don't like company, so I try to keep my shit myself. So, and that's when y'all see me go ghost, because I know y'all be noticing that shit when ready to shut down and y'all don't hear shit from me. That's when I'm trying to get my mental together. I have to pull myself back away from everybody, because even if I wanted to call somebody, I'm gonna pick up the phone and be like, I ain't dealing with that. I don't want to put that on them, and then on top of that, I don't like outside shit. I like to figure myself out, you know, for myself, and I take it to God, because then I know if I take it to God, then I'm gonna get the right answer I need when I need.
Segueing into the Lord, how important is religion? You know, I mean, I'm a religious person. How important is religion in your life, and how's it played a part? Have you always been religious, or you found it? You know.
I grew up in a religious setting. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I don't believe that Jesus' name was Jesus, because the letter J wasn't even in the Hebrew language back then. So I'm a very spiritual person. Yahweh, Yahuwah, you know, things like that. But like I said, I know that there's a God up there. I pray to him every day. I know the universe is a big thing. It's all one to me. You know what I'm saying? So God is the universe is God. The energy is all tied into one. And kind of like Avatar, we all link together as one. So that's what I believe in. I'm a spiritual person. So when people are like, you don't believe in God, I do. I believe that there's a God up there. I just don't think his name is Jesus. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a very spiritual person. I feel like religion was made to control masses, and I don't like the word religion.
Got you. No, I totally understand that. Like, I just don't like when people try to push their agenda on somebody. Like, I get it. I believe what I believe in. Can I believe what I believe in? You want me to believe what? Like, that's you. Believe what you want to believe in. Like, whatever makes you happy. Goddamn it. Believe in a stick. The fuck.
Exactly.
Like whatever gets you through the day. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man. I mean, we could me and Red could talk about shit like this for hours, but we got to keep it a little moving. I know she got shit to do. She got a crib that she got to go to IKEA and or where you go to IKEA or you go to where you go.
I'm going to no motherfucking IKEA.
You go to IKEA for real? IKEA?
I don't go to IKEA. I go to Ashley's. What you talking about?
Ooh, see, I don't know about that. You gotta put me onto that shit. They got the furniture.
Yeah, Ashley's furniture, baby.
Hey, shout out to them, man. They got to throw a sponsor to Miss Red Wade. Throw a fucking bag with it. That's what I'm fucking saying. But Red, I know we could prolong. We keep going. What advice would you give a new artist, specifically females coming up in this kind of music or battle rap or this kind of scene? What advice would you give them, or try to avoid? What to look out for, and just to maintain a level head.
The biggest advice that I can give them: number one, stay away from pillow talking ass motherfuckers, because these men be pillow talking like a motherfucker. And I think it's crazy that the genre roles of women and men have switched so fucking much. I find it weird that women are most of the men out here. But my biggest advice to you is stay away from pillow talkers. Don't stop doing what you love. Don't think that you have to sexualize yourself because other people say, oh, well, this is how you should do this, and this is going to get you more views, and fuck all that. You do not change who you are inside for anybody. Nobody.
100%.
That's the best advice I can give you.
That's the best advice. That's the best advice anybody can get, especially starting up. And then, being a female, man, it is rough. Like a male dominated. You got to put your foot down. I mean, fuck it. Like whatever they think is what they think. So, but yeah, all right, Miss Red. I know we went through some questions, but this is the most difficult part of the interview.
I got a little bit more time because I told everybody until 5. We good.
All right, I'm gonna speed it up. This is called.
No, I said we good because I told everybody wait till after 5. So I mean, we still got plenty of time.
Oh hell yeah! All right,
it's only 4:30 here.
Oh, that's what's up. So we got this segment called 10 Questions with Miss Red Big Facts. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, there we go. If I had the ding, 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 ding. All right. Number 10. Question number 10. Better strands of weed, Blue Dream or Gelato?
Blue Dream.
Ooh. I'm not a weed smoker, but I Googled this and I found I Googled it. All right.
Blue Dream. For sure.
No, all right. Blue Dream. Number 10, she got Blue Dream. Number 9. Best UFC women's fighter of all time, in your opinion? Amanda Nunes.
Lisa Wells. Nope, I don't care who you got on that bitch. Lisa Wells.
Oh shit! Who is she?
I trained with Lisa Wells. She's a UFC champion fighter. She's actually from Beloit, Wisconsin, and she's good friends with my daddy. And she's the reason that pushed me into going to Fearless and training and started doing MMA and UFC training. The only reason why I didn't go to fights is because you got to sign your hands over it. Meaning, if I go outside and I get jumped, I can't fight back and go to jail. You got me fucked up. So I didn't start fights, but I did do training. But Lisa Wells, hands down, she's fucking little, but she's a beast.
Shout out to Lisa Wells, man. Lisa Wells is the answer to that question. All right. Number 8. Best female villain of all time. I don't know why I even asked this. All right. Let me start. Oh, god damn it. See? You know who was the comp? Mystique. It was Mystique. You know Mystique? You know the blue girl?
Yeah, I know Mystique.
Come on, man, Mystique.
Harley Quinn. That's that bitch. I can't.
See, she already know. All right. Oh, you want to know this one? Better motorcycle, in your opinion? I kind of know. Harley Davidson or Kawasaki?
Harley Davidson.
Why even ask this? This one I might get you. Number
I
6.
ride a sport,
Marilyn
bro. I'm
Monroe.
a Harley rider.
Facts. Number 6. Marilyn Monroe or Madonna?
Marilyn Monroe. I'm a Marilyn Monroe fanatic. Come on now.
I know. All right. Better food. Number 5. Gordon Ramsay or Guy Fieri's food? Who would you rather eat? Pause. Eat their food.
Gordon Ramsay.
But he'll yell at you. You don't like my food. Miss Big Red.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You yelling, you ain't want to laugh your ass, but just give me some food.
That'd be good ass TV. Y'all just arguing back and forth. What the fuck is going on? She doesn't like my food. I've never been this insulted. All right. Number 4. Would you rather have no sense of smell? Wait, no. No, sorry. No sense of smell. What the fuck did I write? Hold on a minute. Would you rather have no hearing or no sense of smell?
No sense of smell, because some of y'all be musty as fuck.
So
I'd rather hear your bullshit than smell it. Yeah.
But but everybody else can smell it. You bring that motherfucker around like, woo! Shit.
Listen, not my problem. I can't smell.
It ain't about you. It's about me. No, but that shit's dope. All right. Number 3. What is one thing people misunderstand about you?
My character. A lot of people think I'm just mean, and I have my moments, but I'm really soft-hearted, and I got a big heart, and I love a lot. I just don't like showing that because it gets stepped on.
That's a great question. Great question. Number 2. Would you rather always hit a red light for the rest of your life or always have slow internet?
What was the first part?
All right. Would you rather always hit a red light, like you're always hitting red lights, or have slow internet? You got to pick one.
Fuck, you've been talking to Fappo.
No, I didn't. That you know
no,
what it was?
because I got fucking road rage like motherfucker. I don't really want no motherfucking red lights, but at the same time, I don't want slow internet either. So I'm choosing the lesser of the two. I'll take the red lights.
So you rather hit every fucking red light for the rest of your life?
As much as it's gonna irritate the fuck out of me, I would rather much hit every red light than my internet be fucked when I'm trying to fucking record music.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because I'm thinking about that. Like you coming at that green red,
Yeah.
you green, it's turning red for you. Like you're cursed like that. And then the people in the car like, why you hit every fucking green? I mean red. That'd be crazy.
I can run the red light. I can see the internet.
I mean, you can run them, yeah. I mean, you're just gonna get a lot of them. That's fucking crazy though. All right.
Make sure ain't no cops around.
Oh yeah, facts. Fuck yeah. But all right. Number one question. Wait, did I skip one? Oh no, sorry. I skipped. Oh shit, I got an extra. I actually got 2 ones. I like 2 ones. What are 3 words?
I think that was number 4, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I wrote my handwriting's horrible. But fuck it. We'll call it number 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. What are the 3 words that best describe you?
Outspoken, charismatic, ruthless.
I agree with those 3. Those are dope. Final question. Let's just call this number 1. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, career-wise and in life?
5 years, hopefully finally paid off this house. I see myself further in the music business. I feel like, I don't know, like 5 years to come, by the time my music, I feel like I'm going to be mainstream. I feel like I won't be underground no more. I feel like I'm going to be mainstream. I'm making a way for my people to get to where they're going to. Because once I make it, everybody else will be making it too, man. I know I don't say much, and I don't talk a lot. I am very grateful and very thankful. So usually when somebody does something for me, I do, show gratitude. Um, but my biggest thing is what people don't know is how much I'm going to do for them once I get where I'm at, because they help me stay sane in this fucked up world.
See, that's dope to hear, because a lot of artists don't say shit like that. Like, once I make it, it's on and lit. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, fuck everybody else. At least you
Yeah.
like saying that you're genuine.
Nah,
Everybody.
I got a real ass support team that's going with me, man. And a lot of them probably don't even think that they're gonna be going with me, but they gonna realize that shit when I knock on that motherfucking door and throw their ass a bag full of bread and say, "Let's go."
Let's go. Shout out to that, man. Shout out to your team. Shout out to your family. Shout out to everybody. Red, I want to thank you. I appreciate so much you being on the show. I'm honored, grateful to have you have you on here today, man. And for your
I'm
fans,
honored to be here.
I appreciate you so much. Like a deeper, intimate look at Miss Red Big Facts for all her fans, family, viewers, supporters. And Miss Red, if you have any promos, events, I know you got albums. The floor is yours for to display that.
Yeah, so y'all know I do got an album. It was technically supposed to drop February 28th, but I'm taking my time with this, and I got a couple more features that I got going on. So I'm just, taking my time with it, make sure it's perfect before I bring it out to y'all. So that will be dropping soon. I don't have a specific date yet. I got about 4 more songs I got to do on there and get that done. With all this stuff and moving and stuff, I will be starting to get that done, because that's the first thing I'm gonna do is hook up all my equipment so I can record these songs. I got my first live battle on stage May 17th out in Jersey. I'm super excited about that. I do got a battle coming up for Goat Cheese for Chino. I did that out of love, for real. But that's coming out March 28th. And then I got my show here in Bloomington, Illinois, April 5th. So if y'all in the area or you close by and you want to slide on me, hit me up. I'll let y'all know where it's at. Starts at 10 o'clock. We got a lot of underground artists from Bloomington that's going to be down there, plus some people coming from like South Carolina. So it's going to be a real dope show. I'm super excited about it. Other than that, I'm just booking shows this year and just really putting my roots in and playing my roots. So, yeah.
Thank you, Miss Red. Like we are pushing for you. We want you to win. We all on the same team. We love you. We care about you. We're going to tune into your rise, major success. We want you to fucking blow up out of this world. And don't forget about your boy. You slide him something, to the table real quick. We need
I don't forget about nobody, man. So, yeah, definitely shout out Red Pill Rage. Send on shout out Street Talk. Those some real ass motherfuckers when it comes to Battle League. Shout out DCU. Shout out the Pinnacle. Shout out Fatfo. I know his ass probably watching. Shout out Fatfo. Shout out Dev Crazy Ass. Shout out Beat Asylum Music. Shout out Tank. Shout out Wavy Gang. Shout out EVM. It's so many people. I don't need to write a list, but I love y'all. Y'all know who you are. Y'all know that I got y'all back, and y'all know that I'm gonna be there to the end. We riding this motherfucker. We in this bitch together.
Thank you, Miss Red. Big Facts. Have a safe night. Salute to you. We love you. Peace. Shout out to Miss Red. Let's give her a round of applause. Appreciate her. Again, tune in for her rise, man. She's gonna be a force to be reckoned with as we speak. We can't wait to see more of her and make all her dreams possible for her, her family, and her team. From the bottom of our hearts and souls, we thank her for being on here, man. She's an amazing talent. Be sure to lock into Miss Red Big Facts on her YouTube channel at Miss Red Big Facts. Follow her on Facebook at Miss Red Big Facts. On TikTok, at Miss Red Big Facts Official. On Spotify at Miss Red. On Apple Music at Miss Red Big Facts. She has great content, great music, an amazing, real, genuine person. She's real. You can hit her up if you need advice. Anybody, just hit her up. Don't slide in the DMs on that creep shit. Slide in the DMs on some real question shit musically or when a collabo. She about her bag. So again, we here at the Red Pill Rage channel want to thank everyone, especially our guests, for gracing us with her presence, her opinions, her conversation, just all around her energy, man. We love having people with good energy on the show on the Red Pill Rage podcast. And thank you, the viewers, the supporters, the subscribers, everybody tuning in, everybody supporting your boy Red Pill, man. I love y'all, man. My goofy ass be on doing some crazy shit. I'll be all over the place. Be sure to lock into battles that Miss Red got coming up, her album trilogy. Let me see. Next week coming up, we got an interview with Chico 30 Ways to Die. Shout out to Tico. Shout out to Royal Echelon. Shout out to Miss Red again, her team. Shout out to her family. Wishing her nothing but the greatest of success. And yeah, man. And before we leave you tonight, a little positivity, man. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Red Pill. We out. Comment, like, subscribe.